Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Production is shining bright. Thank God Jesus want to survive. Let's see the truth and get it right. And debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Productions, here we go. Bringing you the truth about the paranormal. Not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Productions shining bright. Thank God Jesus want to survive. Let's see the truth and get it right. And debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Productions, here we go. Bringing you the truth about the paranormal. Not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's check. Why is this still going? Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another night. Dana may or may not be joining us in a little bit. We've got a kind of a family thing going on that's kind of stressing everybody out. So she might join us in a bit. She had just ran in the door, and that's like, no, just take your time, get some food, chill out for a little bit. So let's welcome everybody in. Start at the top. I saw somebody was in here at 4:35 today. So Carolyn Saxby was in first at 4:35. The Occult Life was in at 5:07. Hello, Occult Life. Bill was third. Hello, Bill. Hello, Jamie from Two Ply, or maybe it's Britt. I'm not sure. No, yeah, she's got a Mrs. Two Ply. Raven, how are you doing tonight? Mrs. Boo was here for a second and then got in the car and drove. Arts and Craft Lady, hello. Pomp, how's it going? Paranormal Rooster, it's been a while, man. How are you doing? Simply Spooky, how are you? Pharaoh Gothgal is in the house, hello. William Wyland, hello. Laura's here, Candy's here. How are you guys both? Joe is in the house. All right, let's get down to the bottom. Loretta Mooney, hello. Chris Williams, how are you? Brian Reinhardt, hello. Jay is in the house. Firefly Kelly, hello. Trying to get down there, guys. Trying to get down there. Beardo is so fast on this. Does he know his mic is on? When was that? Is that when I said check? It's not supposed to be on. It's supposed to be muted when sharing things, I thought. I don't think I said anything bad. Destination Spooky, how are you doing? I believe that's Victor. I'm pretty sure. That's one of the people involved in the video that Seg made about a couple toxic individuals. Kel H, how are you? Wayne Dawson, or also known as Crystal. Hello, Crystal. I don't even think we want to go there tonight. Spange, hello. Guys, if you knew how bad my eyesight was. Julie N, how are you doing? Yeah, it's been a couple people have had bad days today, Julie. Yeah. Like I said, we got some bad news for a family member. So John Stepp, hello. Enger, how are you doing? Man, I can't get to the bottom. You guys are just racing in here. That's a good thing. Like I said, I don't know how Beardo does it. I think there's a button though that I've never been able to find that he clicks on that just it's got everybody that's in here, and he just goes through the list, so he doesn't have to filter through the chat that everybody's having already. Okay, we're down to the bottom. Okay, I see Miss Two Ply is in here, Brittany. So yeah, we're at the bottom. If I missed anybody, I apologize. There's a lot in the chat. So tonight we're just gonna hang out and chit chat a little bit. We'll, so if you guys got questions in the chat, go ahead and ask it. I'm gonna try and keep up with the chat tonight because I like to do that, but when we have guests, it's like not the easiest thing in the world to do, especially because you got to kind of focus on your guests and ask them questions. Last week, it really looks like you guys loved having Joe on. 3 dots at the top. I do not. But is that a StreamYard thing or is that? I don't know. Yummy Donut is here. How are you? So yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, go ahead and feel free to axe away. If not, I think if I could pull this off, so I'm working on a video right now that is the world's worst exorcist on the planet. This guy is bad, and I've got to give Two Ply the credit for sending this to me. Do you guys want to see like maybe a minute of what I got going on so far with that? Put 1s if yes, 2 if no. Because this guy, good Lord. Goodly, yeah, Two Ply knows all about this guy. Two Ply, I don't know if you've checked his channel out more or not, but holy shit. That guy has, yeah. And I will let everybody know who he is, not to go give him hate, but just to, if you want to be entertained, you got to go check this channel out. All right, guys, I will see if I can pull this up the proper way. My video editing software does not like it. Oh shit, I have that thing in. I don't know if it's going to work. Damn. Well, here, we'll do this. We'll go this route. We will go this route. Share screen. Oh, shoot. I got to bring it up first. Hang on a second. I'm so bad at this part of it, guys. Sorry. Okay. All right. Let's go back here, bring you guys back up, see if I missed anything. Yeah, don't forget the sound, Jeff. I think I've actually finally figured this out. But yes, tell me if it's not on in the chat, guys, but I'm pretty sure it is. So Jesus, share, you dumb shit. Why isn't this sharing? No, sorry, guys. It won't let me share. I don't know why. What in the hell? I got sound turned on. I clicked share. Let's see. Let me try this. So cancel. Let's try it again. Let's start over. Present. Share screen. Share the entire screen with the sound on. Click yes. Hit share. Why in the fuck is this not coming up? Let's try this maybe. I don't know. Media player. Let's try this. Okay. Again, tell me if you guys can or cannot hear this. I can hear it. God damn it. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Let's try this again. Okay. Present. Share screen. And if you guys hear me doing something wrong, tell me, please. Share screen. So I go to entire screen this time. Last time I went to window. Oh, I know why, because my dumbass didn't click on it. There we go. Now this should work. Guaranteed this time. I'm going to make a bet right now that this is going to work.
Is Biff buff? Biff is not Biff.
Can you all hear it?
What is Biff? Nothing. Biff is deeper than the abyss. We're going to have fun today, aren't we?
So she is possessed and he is the exorcist.
You jumped on this vessel and you shouldn't be on this vessel. Okay? This vessel no longer wants you. You're no longer welcome on this vessel. So we're going to find a place for you. And don't even think about getting froggy. You're in a female vessel. You be as badass as you want in the spiritual realm. Well, but you can't even be as badass as me in the spiritual realm. So you can take the little anger that's flustering up in there.
You can't hear it, Paul?
Chew on it like a coward chew on cud. Exactly.
Shit.
So I'm going to give you options, which many people usually don't.
Oh, the volume's all the way up.
Let's start off with, if you don't want to give me your name, were you once in human form? Were you once in any? What was your original form before you jumped onto this vessel?
Let's get to where she's freaking out. Oh my God.
Do its job. Keep your eyes on me. Aliski, you are out of here. You are out of here. You are out of here, Aliski.
I'm dying at this point watching this.
Out. 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 Put your eyes on mine. We're bringing heaven right in there.
God.
Keep your eyes on me. Put in shining bright light. And Aliski. Shining heavens.
Yeah, so that was, as an exorcist, you always try and get the name of the demon. I don't know if it really is necessary or not, but that's at least in the movies. If you have the name of the demon, you get power over it, blah, blah, blah. So he asks for the demon's name, and she gets up and she just starts putting these letters together. And then all of a sudden she comes up with the name Aliski, like Aliski or Alinsky or something like that. And I lost it. Let's watch just maybe a little bit more. I don't want to spoil it because this is the next video, but okay, this is where Dana comes in and she's like, what in the fuck are you watching?
I'm so exhausted.
Yeah, spiritual warfare is very draining.
Look at this guy. God.
He's been spitting on her?
Yeah, he took a drink of water that he blessed and then spit it all over her. True story.
Look at me. Look at me.
Get him out of my
Look
house.
at me.
Are you fucking
Look
kidding
at
me?
me.
No, it's the funniest fucking thing ever.
Where did you find this shit? Get the fuck out of my
I
house!
hope you guys didn't hear that when I asked her.
Alinsky.
Let me know in the chat if you guys heard what
That's
I
all
asked
she
her.
could think of.
Name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this
Because the
day
microphone is
daily
on.
bread, and forgive us our trespasses, and those
Let's see if we
who
can find more
who
interesting
trespass
shit here.
against
Are
us.
you fucking
And lead us
kidding me?
not into temptation,
Why is the
but
microphone?
deliver us from evil.
Because I'm
For
recording.
thine is the kingdom.
The fuck is that?
There you are. Show your face, you little brat.
Huh?
She said it looks like her brother, and she's accurate. Yeah.
You got this,
Oh,
you got
fuck.
this.
I'm gonna die.
Oh
All right,
Listen.
Victor, I don't know where
This
that
is
was
an
at.
hour and 9 minutes of this shit.
No.
No.
And I've only seen how many minutes now?
A few.
That's them getting.
So Wayne heard the question. I didn't think that was that loud in there. That was kind of funny. So, yeah, guys. So that's our next video coming up. This guy's name, his name is Biff. And I can't believe these people run around calling themselves exorcists and people believe that they are. Like, I don't understand it. Even people in the comments are like, kind of like, um, oh yeah, this is real. They're not making that exact comment, but they believe that what this guy is doing is an actual exorcism, and it's not. Use the get out of my house for your banning clips, Jeff. Yeah, Pomp, that's actually a pretty good idea, except I need one of those stream decks. I still need to buy one of those. Yep, dude's name is Biff, and he is a world-class exorcist. His channel is insane. So we'll be getting into that, and then, like I said, then I'll reveal the channel name, and again, thanks to Two Ply for that. Like that, he Two Ply, correct me if I'm wrong, but that guy sent you this video, kind of like bragging himself up. If I'm right, he wanted Wayne Dawson. Yes, this guy is absolutely classing this as real, and that's what I've been trying to say since we've been on this platform, is that there's a lot of people out there just like that guy, just like him. Some of them wear collars. Some of them call themselves, father or archbishop, or there's so many of them out there doing it that they don't do it for YouTube, and you guys never hear it because, like I said, when I worked with the Warren Legacy Foundation, a lot of our cases had already had a guy like this in their house. And, they don't know any better. If a guy comes in with a collar and says, my name is Archbishop Biffness, I mean, and he looks like a priest, they're gonna think he is. Because I did a poll. I had this was a while ago. I'm trying to think. This was well, it wasn't an official poll, but I sent a bunch of people a picture of a person, and I said, would you assume that this guy is a legitimate Catholic priest? Every one of them said yes, and the guy isn't. I know where he got his degree. All you had to do was write a 4,000 word essay and you can get a doctorate degree. So yeah, there's a bunch of these jokers running around. They act like they've got big actual, building churches, and they don't. It's all online, like their Facebook sermons. Brian wants to know, have you seen Paranormal Nightmare lately? Made changes, no more demon stuff, long aftercare discussions, disclaimers that they may not be able to help. I did see that disclaimer. I'd like to wait and see if they're actually doing aftercare. And the thing is, even if they had a network of real teams, but what real teams are going to want to work with them? But if they had a network of real teams that were, trained per se and doing, I don't want to say trained, but have experience doing residential stuff to do the aftercare for them, I think they should do that. But I guarantee Demon's going to come back soon. I don't think they can resist. I mean, maybe they said they're not going to anymore. If not, that's freaking awesome. That means that, I'm gonna say Beardo made an impact. Maybe it got them to think a little bit that what they're doing is kind of, not on the up and up. But one of those two, I'll believe it when I see it. They did take that Jed video down. They put it in their oh shit, what's that other platform that you pay for? Why can't I think of it? Not you. It's not a YouTube membership. It's oh, you guys know. It's popular. So yeah, that's, I mean, like I said, I'll give them props if they actually do change legit, but it's still Patreon. Thank you, Vero Gothgal. But I still think overall and I'm not moving the bar. I think it's wrong to go into people's houses week after week and film. I will always think that that's wrong. We've got in the chat, Mike O is listening while driving. That's very, very fine. Stay safe. Don't get wrecked listening to us. So yeah, I don't know, Brian. I'm gonna look into that. because I do think that they like to have that public perception that they're doing the right thing, and in fact, I know that for a fact. I think the whole Jed thing kind of did some damage to them, and that's why they were so public to hide it, get rid of it, whatever, because they got to save their image, in my opinion. Beardo really stepped on some toes today. 2 back-to-back videos of, yeah, he's probably gonna have a rough week. But he brought it on himself. Oh, Bill, yeah, I do got to send you a van pic. I guarantee I know what kind of rust you're talking about, and this definitely qualifies. Everybody, if you're bored on a Saturday night, go check out Bill's doing live shows now on Saturday night. It's not paranormal stuff. I don't know if anybody in here likes cars, but that's primarily what his channel is about. Very, very family friendly. So Steph, don't go over there with all your get out of there poop. Steph, don't go over there with all your nastiness. And it's not just you, it's most of us. So let's just be honest. Boo, get out of there. She's obsessed with my freaking garbage. Yeah, he doesn't deserve to be picked on, but he kind of, I mean, with the 2 videos he did today, he's got to know what's coming. So he did one on that J.W. Prather. I don't know if you guys all saw that video where they're doing that Stargate project. And yeah, J.W. Prather didn't like what Beardo had to say about their scientific experiments, or that's what they called it. And then he talked a little bit about he's tired of Ben from Laney and Ben bringing Beardo up to get the drama stirred. He's getting sick of it. Just basically said, just leave my name out of your mouth. Don't talk about me. You don't need to. So, yes, John, I'm absolutely saying that, that most of us in here are, and we all know it. We're not going to sit here and deny it and act like we're all innocent and good. Yep, he asked Ben to back off a bit. Loretta watched, and they were long videos for Beardo too. He usually doesn't do 45 plus minute videos, but today he put 2 of them together back to back. We really don't need these. I had them on to make sure that the sound was on in the videos. Beardo was spot on. In my opinion, it was like watching a kid's project. Yeah.
Don't eat them right here.
I don't know if I don't want to get caught up in this shit too, but I'm going to think that those guys don't watch my show. What?
You showed the lovely.
Yeah, I showed a little bit of Biff. Everybody got biffed for a couple minutes. But I know a couple things about that project. And like, I was approached to participate in it, not knowing anything about it or what it was or any of that stuff. I was really surprised that there was a very, very, very steep cost to be involved in it. It was very, very expensive. It would have been, I don't want to, it was more than $2,000 if Dana and I would have done it. And I think there was more to it. Like you got to stay at that haunted compound or something for the weekend, but yeah, it was, I was blown away by the price. Okay, Bill, it's going on. Okay. Any questions in the chat? If I missed any, speak up. Say you missed mine. Go back up, you idiot.
I'm here to scroll now.
Huh?
I said I'm here to scroll now.
I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So everybody can see everybody saying hi to Dana. Hello.
Am I the gatekeeper?
The gatekeeper. That's in Ghostbusters, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, for our wedding, we thought about doing Ghostbusters because me being Dana, we thought about doing that. But I don't know why we changed our mind and we decided because we were going to do a costume party too.
Yeah.
And then we decided to do a regular party. But then after we did the ceremony and that, we went down to jeans and t-shirts and everything.
Yeah, we had
so,
we had a paranormal theme, but it was classy too. It wasn't
yeah.
a complete.
There was
just
lots of like
joke.
Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole wedding. So people had to try to find, well, even our program was hysterically funny. I mean, it was just like nothing but like making shots at people.
So
and it was, yeah.
I got bad news for you. And I didn't realize this when I put this video together. But I had headphones on when I listened to it. And when you started to watch with me, do you remember the question that I asked you?
No.
Well, it was visibly audio. So a few people in here heard it. Because that was I asked people, I was like, oh shit, did you guys hear that? And a couple people said yeah. So,
Oh well, it happens.
yeah, there is no Dana, only Zool.
It's funny. This guy I went to high school with, he used to always call me Zool all the time. So it was kind of funny. To this day, he still be like, hey, I mean, I haven't seen him like in years, and we'll be at Kroger and he'll come up to me and be like, Zool, or I'll hear somebody say Zool, and I know it's him.
Yep.
So he's the only person that ever calls me that.
Yeah, Call Life, we want to get you on in the next week or two. So I'll be hitting you up to see if
Did you tell him we have a
chat.
special guest on the 17th?
Did I mention that? Not on our show yet. No, I'll let you announce that because you know the details. Get out of that garbage. Do you want to talk about it?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I didn't know if
That's
we
right.
were waiting till later. So on the 17th, we are going to have Bill from Unison. Is one of the he's the one that got in contact with us. He is going to be on the show to kind of give us a little bit more information about mental health and things that they see, and actually even give us maybe some suggestions of what more we can do to help. I mean, they think it's great that, and they actually put us on their Facebook and Instagram, doing a little shout. Although they put the wrong link to the wrong one, I gave them the right one, but they looked it up that way.
They link it to?
They linked it to the old Facebook.
Oh, okay.
But so they are, I mean, really working with us. They're promoting us just like we're promoting them. Because they just thought it was cool that they did not realize that there was an interest for people, but we said no. Pretty much the majority of people that we come in contact with have some mental illness. Yeah,
and so Occult Life, Unison was the organization that we sent people to donate to when we did that 12-hour mental health charity stream. So I've got tons of questions I want to ask him. Like, how often do these people come in thinking it's ghosts and all that?
Well, and they actually. They don't until now, I don't even think realized that that's happening, because people say they see things or they're hearing things, but they never have contributed it to ghost until now. So that's why there might be some down the road work that we come in and explain what we do and what our side is. And then they can explain they can explain a little bit more of what we need to be asking maybe differently, or what we need to be doing to kind of guide them a little bit more, or we give them their information to go.
And I think too, like, if nothing else, it'll really, I hope we can get hooked up with a doctor so that, like, we can, if we get a case that comes in and I'm thinking, man, I really suspect some kind of mental health issue, that I can show them the interview tapes and they can kind of assess it.
And it might not at night. We might be able to get a connection, but it might not be with a doctor, but with a licensed social worker that's in mental health. But then we would have the access to them, and then their access would be able to get us to, to forward it on to a doctor if needed for those. You got to be fucking kidding.
Well, soon, I said fuck 5 times already, so it's no big deal.
I have such a really bad potty mouth right now, and it's just because of stress.
Yep, I told him
there's just a lot.
I told him we had some stuff going on with the family, and
we got family stuff, work stuff. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody, and I've never asked you guys this before, if anybody has someone that is a psychiatrist, a licensed psychiatrist, that they know that would potentially be interested in, like, looking at case interviews, it wouldn't take a lot of their time or anything like that. And, I want to have like a psychiatrist in my pocket. if that makes sense.
Yeah,
to
and
use as
I
a-
mean, but again, it's one of those things we got to kind of get familiar with that, with like the people in unison, and they need to get familiar with us, and we may be able to I mean, we may be like we said, with here, we're hoping that there can be some collabs down the road with us helping them out and me like bringing awareness,
Dr.
but
Phil.
them always them us bringing awareness as well with the paranormal. So hopefully down the road that will happen.
Yeah,
So
Dr. Phil would be fine. Is he actually real though? Like, is he licensed? I think
I
he
think
is.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I am sorry. I am not bubbly tonight.
You can tell, but it's all right.
I'm just. It's been a day.
Yep.
Although, if you did watch the video, you got to see some of my great humor of how I respond to my first look at some
We
stuff.
watched a couple minutes of it. I didn't want to give it all away since we're doing a video on it. I thought too about playing my rough cut of what I recorded today. The Buy My Shit guy is making a return. He's going to be in 2 videos, but his wife will be featured in the next video. Tammy Fake Baker
Mhm.
Larson.
Yep.
So let's see. What is Jeff? Did anything ever come out of that editing job? No, it didn't. Nope. I never heard anything from them. There was another one that popped up with another channel yesterday. I think I'm gonna shoot for that and maybe get that one too. Because like I said, I'm getting too old for this construction stuff. It's really starting to hurt. Did you get texted?
No. Well, yes and no.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Dr. Phil has not been licensed in 20 years. Okay, but he still knows shit. Like, but I wouldn't want to put because that stuff, I mean, we're not doing that for entertainment. We're not doing that for YouTube videos. So, I would rather have somebody that's licensed and has been practicing for the last 20 years instead of doing a TV show. Yes, it is definitely hard on my body. I'm old, getting old. I don't want to say I'm old yet, but yeah, things hurt more. That would work too. Somebody that can actually make a diagnosis of like, those are classic signs of schizophrenia or, whatever, can kind of help sift through what people may really be experiencing versus, what.
I gotta go for a minute.
Huh? Okay.
It's done.
What, may be going on for real or what, I don't know. It's just, when you got resources and professionals and things like that, it's always good to have that in your pocket when you're doing house stuff. Let's see. Another question from Cree. Do you ever fear that the opposite might happen, that it isn't mental health and they really are having issues in their home? So, yes, I do actually. I think the two can go hand in hand, but if you don't solve the mental health aspect problem of it or get help with that, the other part isn't going to go away either. And I'm not saying that that's what causes it, but it's just, you're never going to know, okay, what's mental health versus what is, potentially paranormal in my house. One kind of thing that I use is if one person in the house is experiencing it and it's crazy activity, like, movie stuff, but nobody else in the house is having anything happen, but they totally believe them. And that happens a lot too. But, if, this person's saying stuff's flying all over the house, but nobody else in the house that lives there is witnessing it, that's usually a pretty good indication to me that, stop it, boo, that, we need to look into the mental health stuff more so than paranormal stuff. But you always got to deal with the medical issues, psychological issues, drug issues. All that stuff has to be dealt with first before you can go run around in someone's house looking for ghosts. Debunk the Junk is here. How's it going? Guys, sorry, I'm still having a hard time reading the comments. I got a goddamn headache too. Dr. Scholl's and Dr. Pepper. I mean, I hope you don't drink the Dr. Scholl's.
Hi. Excuse you.
Oh, he ripped a big fart earlier. Sitting in front of the door waiting for you to come home.
Oh, did
He was just like, I was like, Bubba, good one. Psh, fist bump. What else y'all got going on tonight?
so you told him about our new character?
Huh?
You were telling
I
him
just
about new
gave
character?
the name a second ago.
Mm.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are all,
What are you doing?
I think most of us are similar ages. I mean, I know there's some younger ones, but you guys all remember Jim and Tammy Faye Baker, right?
Who does not know Jim and Tammy Faye Baker?
Raven's gonna be like, who the hell's that? Because I think Raven's on the younger end. But yeah, but anyway, so I mean, they were fake as hell. Everybody knows that. So
Mhm.
that's why we're gonna. What are you doing?
She's licking the floor.
This dog is. I swear to God, she's a pig.
Okay, we just figured out she's the human form of a person that has pica. She has pica in dogs. She eats everything. Everything. It's just
You've never heard your animals fart? Do we have exceptional animals?
no, all
Because
our
they fart
dogs
all the
do.
time.
Every single one. Well, it depends on the breed, though, too.
I heard.
Some dogs are more like we have breeds that are known for farting. We have a boxer bulldog mix.
Yeah.
We have a boxer coonhound mix. So, she's boxer pug and bulldog. So, right there, all three of them. Then Bubba's boxer and coonhound, but even like Gordy and Appy does, and she's a terrier.
Yeah, play that question there. Not play it like let's watch this next video from Pharaoh Gothko. I know a lot of debunkers don't like the SLS, but do you think it would be credible if it's stationary with no furniture? I personally don't trust it at all. I mean, potentially. So Microsoft says it's designed to be in a 10 foot by 10 foot space that is absolutely empty. And a lot of the SLS cameras too, guys were building out of the old Kinect cameras because they were known to have that flaw of false, because the gamers were complaining because they were picking up stuff. So there's so many things that make them just randomly shoot a figure, like glossy surfaces, cylindrical objects. There's so much. I mean, definitely getting it stationary is a step in the right direction, because every time you move that, it has to recalibrate. So these guys that walk around with them, like, I don't know what you're doing, because every little movement it recalibrates, and that doesn't happen in a split second. So I'm not a fan of those. I've seen, I don't know, I just nothing I've ever seen from them seems really, really credible. Do research on PTL was a water park. Yeah. That was the organization that they were just scamming money. And we're talking about Jim and Tammy Faye Baker while he was banging everybody in town,
The secretaries and everything else.
Sam Kinison had a funny little skit on that. It was, do you remember the name of the one that was accusing him? She was in Playboy and all that stuff.
Wasn't it Jessica or something?
It very well could have been.
Hold on.
But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty big deal back in what, the 80s or 90s?
Yeah, I think it was like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, Two-Ply, they just have to find the link, which is on here somewhere.
Jessica Hahn.
Yeah, Jessica Hahn. Yeah, she went Playboy. But Sam Kinison did a skit, and he's like, I can't say that. This video will get banned. But it's pretty funny. But he was nasty back in the day. Debunk the joke, Jonathan. Do you have any experience in psychology? Yeah, Jonathan probably, I mean, I don't know if he's
No.
certified or anything like that.
No.
But what happened to Allegheny paranormal investigators? I don't even know who they are. Is that were they on TV or something? I don't know. Jeff, can you do this? Listen to Pomp shit. We'll have to keep that in the Pomp room. He's got his own nasty room over in Two Plies Discord.
It's
And it's not like, it's just, that's where the adult conversations happen. He died in 92
Come here.
in his, he died I didn't realize he died in a traffic accident. That's
Come on.
weird. Or did he have a heart attack in that car, Bill?
Come on. He would know the kind of car.
Well, he does
does
know. He says the 92
That's
Trans
what
Am.
I'm saying. He would just know the car.
Yep. Yeah, he's if you guys
Come on.
like to talk cars, go over check Bill's
Come
channel
say
out. It's
hi.
Carburetors and Coffee.
Come on, get up.
He's like, no, I'm not going to do
Get
it.
up. Come on.
Come on, get up here. Say hello.
Say hello.
Say hello. Say hello. Just got to do her once a yeah, Sam was killed by a drunk driver. I have a theory on that, Bill, that I would talk to you about off air. So I don't want people to think I'm crazy. Yep. Tammy Faye cried her eyes out all the time about the whole thing. And
Hi,
yeah.
Bubs.
Yep. But I mean,
Thank you.
she enjoyed spending the money.
Thank you.
They were so blatantly, they were disgusting at how they just bragged about their wealth and showed it off, and it just grossed. Yeah, Kim Martinez Terriers are Frenchies
Oh,
are
yeah.
famous for being
That's what
little fart
happens when you
boxes
get
too.
bulldogs, huh?
Yep.
That's what happens when you get a bulldog in you. A bulldog and a pug and a boxer. All mixed in one. Oh, she's trying to jump up.
Are you trying to jump up here?
She keeps trying to steal Jeff's seat. It's so funny.
I miss Boo. Do we have? I don't know if we have it posted anywhere. The one where I had her when I was editing.
That's a picture on
And
our
she's a-
Facebook, I think.
Hey, she's
I
a-
can actually post it in Discord
Jesus Christ!
and on our Facebook page. I can do a throwback.
She was a puppy. Like I used to. This is probably why she's so bad, because I used to take her with me to Kroger.
We know
Everywhere.
why she's bad, because you didn't train her.
She
Did not train until she went to daycare. Because what was the one thing she hated when she saw me? Because when she would see me, she'd bite me.
She bit everybody.
But would bite me. So literally she learned to get timeouts. So she started getting timeouts, which was quite comical. Because at the time she was only this big. So it was very easy to do timeouts with her, because I basically would hold her on my lap and face her away from me so she couldn't bite me. And she'd have to sit there till she'd calm down. And then when she calmed down, I'd let her go. She started biting me again. She got picked up, put back in timeout. She kind of got tired of time, but she used to jump on the pool table. She used to
jump on the counter like a fucking cat.
Anywhere, but she would get on the counter in the kitchen and get into butter. Or every time you open the freezer, the bottom, because the freezer drawer was at the bottom, she'd get into the ice cubes. It was just she is something else. She's still here, jumps on everything.
Yep.
I went outside the other day. There's footprints on the table in the snow. It's like, why are you on the table in the middle of the winter?
Yeah,
on
a
the
glass table, and she's not lost any weight. So
no, she's actually at her heaviest right now. But in the winter, she's always at her heaviest. As long as she doesn't go over 70 pounds, we're good.
Yeah, Mariah, as long as there is church, there will be scams. And I'm not saying all churches scam, but I'm saying all these ones on TV, these big, there's a lot of what are they? Deliverance ministries. That's a crave in the Christian world where it's all about casting demons out, and none of them are casting out any kind of demons whatsoever. There's some other religious channels that are all about debunking these people, and they will pick up the same actor at at multiple different services. So there's a lot of these people that are having demons cast out. They're actually paid actors, and they're getting caught because people are watching out for them.
I see you. So yes, we know that they can pick up on moods and upset. We actually have one, Bubba Styles, aka Bubba. He actually, since he's been a puppy, I've had him since birth. He actually has learned to pick up on if my blood sugar drops overnight. So if my blood sugar like drops or if I'm sick or not feeling well, he's like right by my side and doesn't leave me.
But
in
he'll
the
actually paw you and wake you
yeah,
up.
he
if
wakes
you're-
me up in the middle of the night if my blood sugar drops. And he's never been trained. It's just that he's in tuned with me because he's been my baby boy since he was born. Now, Boo, she does occasionally, like, ironically funny though, she hits me when it's high.
Mm.
Like if I wake up, and like usually when I wake up, usually if one of them hits me, I'm going and checking my
Yeah.
sugar. But usually I'm higher, and then she's very won't leave. Well, she doesn't leave me alone anyhow. But she usually, if my blood sugar's high, she doesn't want to leave me alone.
Yep.
But Bubba is my one that if I'm low, and so but they're very too that. But Bubba, like he very much so can tell. Like, but like they're both like actually
he's
knock
a
on
he's a
wood.
very good dog.
They're being really good right now.
He's a very good dog, but he is stubborn as fuck. Like that dog, if he wants to be outside, it like you can't get him in.
Mm-mm.
There's times where like it's time to go to daycare in the morning, and he just like it's cold outside. I don't want to go outside, so he'll lay in the bed and he will not. It's like trying to pick up a rock. He
Even
won't move.
in bedtime, I'm
He'll
the only
growl
one
at
that
me.
can push
Yep.
him over in bed. If anybody else, if he's laying in bed because he sleeps with me, if he's laying in bed and he's in a spot and he won't let you go. Like literally, I have to kind of wedge myself on the bed, but I can push him without him like crowing at me. But his
Oh,
brother,
he still growls at you.
yeah, but not like
Yeah.
he does everybody else. He's like
Yeah.
at you, but his brother's the exact same way.
Yeah, they're both very, very stubborn dogs. I've never
Mhm.
seen dogs that are that stubborn.
It's
So.
and they give you the look like you ain't gonna move me.
Well, thank you, Bill. I really think I'm actually having an off night with low energy. Like I don't know,
Yeah,
I
my
feel weird.
energy's just between work and everything else.
Man, you're going too fast. Guys, pray that I get new glasses. Go up just a little bit more. I think
I know. I was
think
right.
No, I think I missed something because I saw another comment, but I can't find the original, so it's all good.
Oh my gosh.
More money you give. Oh, hell yes, Pharaoh Gothgal. There is absolutely, it's called the Prosperity Ministry, where it's all based on the more money you give, the more you'll be blessed. And it's 1000% bullshit. I can't remember the guy that started it, but it's all that stuff on TV is garbage. And that's why I think a lot of people hate religion and hate churches, because that's their perception of. I've been to really, really good churches. I've been to some bad ones too, but they're not all in it for the money and all that other stuff. There's a lot of good churches that are doing a lot of really, really good work for poor people. Yes, they don't push their religious views on you, but they do a Sunday mass and all that other stuff. But they're also very involved in the community. Most of the churches are in the poor community that do this stuff. It's not these rich churches. Two-ply, I don't think we really have any planned yet. I do have one. I can't talk about it yet.
Nope.
We can't talk about it yet, but I think we're meeting up with somebody very, very. I think we're meeting up with someone real cool soon, and that would be awesome if that
one
happens.
would be.
We're trying to make it happen. So,
And then normally in March we usually have something, or in April we usually have a convention that we go to, but that one isn't happening this year.
oh, that's right. They're not doing that.
They're not doing
That's
it this
right.
year.
I forgot. Yep.
So if you know
Shit.
anybody that has conventions there in Northwest Ohio or around within a couple hours
Yeah.
of us, we're willing to go and either do table or to do a vendor's table or do talks. We've had a couple that we've been like, yeah, but we're on the wait list for Ohio Reformatory. That one's a long
Yeah,
list.
but there's like
There's like
no
five-
way we're getting in.
There's
there.
like 500 people on the wait list to get in there
Can you guys believe that we live 2 hours from there?
2.5,
Okay.
3.
I have never been there.
I've been there 3 times.
Yeah, I've never been to the Ohio State Reformatory, which that's almost like everybody's been there. But nope, not me. But Dana, there's actually a place. What is it, the Beale Manor that's in Fremont?
Oh yeah, it's like 5 minutes from where I
Yeah.
work.
So we might look into that and maybe
So
Try
we
and
all
see if
love our
someone wants
dogs.
to
It's
go
like Pampa's like that, but all of our animals, like we have a grown children, so they became our like actually technically Styles is my daughter's dog because that was one of the things that would happen when my sister has the mom of him, and so when she had her 8 puppies. That we weren't expecting 8 puppies because they found the dog in the Appalachian Mountains and she came back. When they brought her home, she was pregnant with 8 puppies. But she so he actually um that she's actually the owner. But she was in college. She went away to college and so I kept him and so now he's kind of my dog. She's kind of faced the facts now that it's just her sibling and
Yep.
but they get treated like children. They go to daycare, they get babysitters.
Hang on a second. They got guinea pig daycares in the U.S. in the UK.
That doesn't surprise me.
Wow.
No, it's funny though, but you got to figure like us in Germany. Look at I mean all the restrictions
They got some crazy.
Yeah,
Yes.
because when we had to send Maggie over there, some of the stuff I was like, oh, because like the dogs aren't supposed to bark they can only bark for so long. It was like, oh, Jesus, she's gonna be in trouble because she barks at every freaking little thing. Like she barks at other animals on TV. She doesn't bark at dogs on TV. Apparently, Erin's roommate got her trained pretty good on that one, so she doesn't do it. But
it wasn't just dogs. You couldn't watch any TV with this dog around.
Well, with any violence, like if any violence, it just would have to be rainbows and puppy dog. Well, rainbows and flowers.
Cooking was safe, except you had to watch for the commercials.
Commercials, yeah, because then if you got a commercial, if there's any fighting, any arguing, any like running, chasing, she went ballistic, and it's just crazy that. But I mean, there was a lot of rules like that your dogs can't do in Germany. It was just like, and she is this freaking huge Great Dane, but she seems she's adjusted well.
Stevie from Truth or Demons has a big ass Great Dane that was on the other day. It's a big black one.
Aw,
yeah.
Maggie's she's
a gold one.
No, not a golden. What they call? Oh, I can't remember what they call her. No,
I don't know.
I can't remember what they call her, but she's like the normal tan. She's like a light tan with a little bit darker ears. Yeah. But she doesn't have boxed ears. She actually has the floppy ears. So
I like the way they look better with the floppy ears. I personally like
it. Gives her more personality.
So Jonathan, that was a thing back in the day, the PTL thing. So you were there when you were around 8 years old. I remember listening to their sermons watching their TV shows.
We used to just watch it because there was nothing else on TV. You'd watch PTL on Sundays.
But my parents and grandparents thought it was legit.
I mean, we just would watch it because there was nothing else on TV.
When he got caught cheating on her.
Oh, yeah.
My parents and grandparents were devastated. Like they were so disappointed. And I was a kid, so I didn't know, but looking back on it and looking back at how it's like clearly that guy was, I don't know. They were not people to be looked up to. Yes, I've seen the documentary on the Ghost of Carmel, Maine. And if everybody in here, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go watch it. It's on Ghost Quest channel. Jimmy's a cool guy. He's working on. That's somebody else we should meet up with sometime too, because he's not very far from us. I think he's around Indianapolis, but I'm not going to say what he told me one of his ideas for his next project is, but yes, we'd like Ghost Quest. Pretty sure we're going there. That's the one that
Myrtle Plantation. Oh, okay. We just got to know because we have to arrange we have to arrange babysitters for the dogs.
Yeah, it's
well, see, that's another thing. Our dog has a lot of issues because everybody was talking about how they feel your emotions. Well, Boo.
Yeah, the last vacation we went on. Holy shit.
Yeah, but Boo actually, she does not make she does not make hormones. So she has to get she has to take prednisone every day, but she also has to have an injection once a month to replace her hormones. And it's very expensive. But we actually almost lost her twice. So, but she takes medication, so it's like so she's a high costly dog. She She cost it. You want to come sit up while Dad's gone? Come on. Get up there so everybody can see you. Here. Do you want me to move that? You want to go up there? Well, apparently she's eyeballing it like she wants to get up there, so we'll see. Hi, Sue. We'll see if she jumps up there. Hi, horror. Okay. In the poor areas of the U.S., there's a liquor store on every other corner, and the other is a church. Pick your poison. That is very true, because I will say in like where we live, that is very true, because there's like tons of carryouts, gas stations, and there's probably rundown churches or make like shift churches, quite a few in our area. Looks like everybody's got some different types of pets. We actually, when I was younger, we owned a pet shop. So I had some interesting pets. I had a chinchilla and I had hamsters. I had, the only thing I didn't do was tarantulas or the spiders and the snakes and rats. And I didn't like, in mice. I didn't care for any of that stuff. So, but we used to have a pet shop. I had birds. I had a cockatoo and a cockatiel. All right. Any more questions? It is. That's interesting, because I know we had 2 guinea pigs, and our one guinea pig, people laugh because they're like, you seriously did this? Our one guinea pig was supposed to, they were both supposed to be male, but I had a feeling they weren't. We went to the vet, got them checked, and found out one was male, one was female. And we ended up getting the male neutered, because it was easier to have the male neutered than the female spayed. So yes, I spent the best $75 of my entire life to get that guinea pig neutered, because I didn't want little guinea pigs. And he ended up being a guinea pig that had all kinds of issues. He had allergies. He was allergic to his Timothy hay, and he was allergic to like his shavings. So he was a pain. Pain. All right. I'm looking for any questions. Jeff should be back here shortly. I think Jimmy, I'm not sure. I think he was on our when we did our marathon for the fundraiser. I believe Jimmy was on. I think we may have him. I mean, he may have been on before, like one of the ones that we've just added in and just had people just pop in. It's possible. Okay, that's awesome to know, 2-ply. Because then we can try to plan it with my daughters. When my daughter's home. Well, there's a lot going on with our family right now, though, too. So we'll have to see what's going on. But it shouldn't be. All right. That would be awesome. But our dogs are very funny. They're very particular. They're not fond of everybody.
And like a kennel or something.
Yeah, no, she Raven was like she'd fly from Sweden.
Hey.
But yeah, it's our little gaggle of dogs. Because actually, usually if our whole family goes away, we have 5 to 6, depending on if Maggie's here. But Maggie's in Germany, so it's 5 dogs. So we usually have to hire babysitters for the 5 dogs. Usually there's 2. We have actually my one daughter's friend and her sister usually help out, because one will go help out at my mom's house with 2 to 3 of the dogs. And then the other one comes here and stays with these 2 monsters. And so
Bubba would bark at you the first day or the first few hours.
He warms up. I mean, but he's funny.
Yeah.
Because some people he warms up to right away. Other people, it takes a little bit of time. Time for him to fill in, and then he's perfectly fine.
Boo! Jesus! empty this thing. I'm tired. There's not even any food in here. I don't even know what she likes tissues.
What is this? Old West End Festival. You can either find someone with a house in the neighborhood, set up in the yard, or be part of the market.
See, I've never been to that.
You know, we do know somebody that's over there, but he way too much parties in that, so I don't know.
We know another person that doesn't
Yeah,
party. Person that I know.
Yeah.
That's the one you bought the like natural soap and stuff from.
Oh, she
At
lives over
that-
there?
Yeah, they live.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it the one house we sat out in front of waiting for
Yes.
you to go? Oh, okay.
Yep. And in every
We'll have to
house,
that's interesting.
every house in the old West End is definitely 1,000%. No,
I've been in multiple ones, and a lot of times you get just weird vibes and a lot. I think it's just because they're so Victorian old.
It was the what I early 1900s. It was where like the rich,
Yeah.
rich.
These
people
houses,
lived.
like every house,
They're
like a lot of
gorgeous.
the houses have been turned into apartments, and each floor is an apartment. But a lot of these houses have like a basement, a first floor, a second floor, a third floor, and some of them a fourth floor, just depending on how they're built. Like I used to babysit someone over there, and they actually had 4 floors, and they turned the top 2 floors into, or the top. It was like 3.5 floors. So the top third and a half floor were actually turned into an apartment, and they had the rest. It was crazy.
That's what happened to Jed that we're working with. They had it was a single family home, and it's 6 apartments now. I mean, they own all of them, but yeah, we were going to go there Saturday, but a couple things happened that we couldn't go, but we're definitely going to be hitting them up here. And we're not going to go investigate. We're going to go just hang out, chit chat.
Get to know them.
Yep. See some stuff. I mean, they're saying that things aren't really going on right now, so there's no reason for us to go try and stir shit up. So, that's awesome, Cree, that his documentary actually had an impact on that. And that's, people say, why are you trying to tear people down? And I mean, a lot of people get invested, like the Ghost of Carmel Maine stuff. A lot of people get invested in searching for proof of the afterlife because they want to know that their loved ones are in a good place, or things like that. It's so they get really, really invested in it. So when these people scam them, and by faking things, that's what they're doing. They're scamming them. People say, what difference does it make to you? And it makes a big difference because they're hurting real people. Like they really do. Because a lot of these people put stock in these, in these big channels, and and they're devastated when they find out it's bullshit. Lady and Ben, man, what they did was gross. Like it really was. Beardo talks about that more today than I didn't know that one of the spirits that they were talking about that they, had doing all their stuff in their house, was her brother who had passed away. And like, it's a sad story when you're using things like that and faking things.
Yeah.
This is a question for Dana.
It's like, how's Jeff doing on the smoking? Looks like he's doing well, actually. And he actually is. He has not been buying his 3 packs of cigarettes.
I'm buying about 2 packs every 3 days.
Yep. He's not buying 3 packs a day anymore. He does not smoke in the house anymore. So there's no smoking in the house.
I'm concerned about, I may have put out of business the place that I bought my cigarettes and all my shit from in the morning.
over the last year, he went down from having 2 coffees.
Let's see. Let's do the math.
He's gone down from 2 coffees to 1 coffee. So that was their first little thing. And then now,
calculator out.
Since January 1st, he actually is down to basically 1 or 2 packs every couple days. So
my calculator is gone.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
So $28 a day times 365, because it was every day.
Oh my God.
I've never seen this number. Holy shit. I spent $10,220 on my coffee and cigarettes in the morning last year. Holy fuck. I knew it was a lot, but I didn't. Oh my God.
Well, we told you it's like $500 a month.
Man, I've never done that math before. When you do that math, that's like that's shocking. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he is still using the patch. So we're still on the first step of the patch, but he has noticed if he does not wear the patch, he does not, he can tell.
But the
So,
dreams, holy
yeah,
shit.
the dreams
I
are the worst
dream,
part.
like they're not scary monster dreams, but they're always stressful dreams. Like it's always a situation where like, okay, the one the other day that I had that I remember clearly is I was golfing, but I went out there with brand new clubs, but it was for an event that people were spectating, so they were watching me golf. But it was a weird set of clubs. It was, you got the club heads, but they all screwed onto the same shaft. So I was trying to find club heads, but mixed within the club heads were spade bits for a drill. But they were all numbered. Oh my God, it was so fucking stressful.
He does. He gets
Hey
up
Jimmy,
and
how you doing? We were just talking about you.
he does. Somebody said we should have him on our phone or on our or on a have him on sometime. I said we had him on our like marathon, didn't we?
Who?
Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy was on. Yep.
Yeah, and I was like, I thought we had him on one time when we did like everybody
was on
just kind of jumped
stream.
in. Yeah,
Yep.
but everybody jumped in and was just on the show.
Yeah, and I was on his show once.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne, I do have another debunk. It's a very short one, but it's in the bag because I don't want to play their whole video again. But guess who it's of? It's Paranormal Nightmares, and I'm going to have to credit someone else with pointing me in the direction to take a look at this. But it's Paranormal Nightmares, and to me, it's clear as day what is going on. And of course, they say it's a demon growling. But I'm working on a couple projects right now. That the one is going to be this fake Exorcist that we watched a little bit of a little while ago. So we're going to do that. We're going to react to that, talk about that topic. We're also going to, sounds like she's eating her food.
Okay, she's drinking water right now.
But another one, then we're going to get into so when I was younger, I sat through a shit ton of sermons about backward masking in, the devil and rock and roll and, the satanic panic. And we were even encouraged to watch Bob Larson, which is the biggest fraud on the planet. One of them, back in the day, to listen to his sermons about backward masking and rock music. But I'm finding that when I go back and listen to them now, it's the same thing with paranormal stuff. If they don't tell you what it's saying, you don't hear it that way. So there's a lot of audio pareidolia going on that we were told about, so that'll be the next one after the one I'm currently working on. I do want to get investigation videos out too. I still have not done the video with Dawson yet, that, when him and I went out, and Monroe House.
Don't look at me that way.
The Monroe House thing, I may shelf that for a little bit because I want to go back there again with just myself or me and Dana both. Because I don't know, I've got this thing, I want to go there by myself, but I want you to go there too.
Stop it.
But then again, I don't want you to go there because of, they say it's, they say it really acts up, or Dawn says it acts up when females are there, but they've never been pushed or scratched but they get more psychological stuff happen when you were just out. I just let you out.
Come here.
You bad dog. God damn.
You being devious. Okay.
What is my favorite haunted location that I've been to? Man,
do want to be the center.
I'm going to give you two. I loved that place me and Dawson went to. It's the Randolph County Infirmary, which is in Indiana. Shit, but I love the Monroe House too.
Now, know what I thought was cool? That theater we went to in Virginia.
That was
really
I like
cool.
them all.
That one was really cool because there's something that happened there that I had not had happen before.
I should put that out.
That one was really, because we went with like Joe that was on the show last. He was with us, and Chris McKenna, and then someone else.
Yep.
And so we went there and they were putting on a fundraiser It was a Make-A-Wish fundraiser for an adult, though.
Yeah, it was.
And he wanted to go on a ghost hunt, and so
Yep.
they set it up, and so we were part of that. And so we actually went and were part of it, and we toured the theater. Weirdly enough, it's in Virginia, so there's a lot of military stuff going on. But like I have the whole time I was there, I kept smelling like like a burning building.
Yep.
And then so I documented it down that I kept smelling that, and I had no no history about the building going in. Found out that actually that building had burned down. The streets in that area had burned down. There was something that happened in the like in this little crawl space basement part underneath the stage. Something happened, and another medium, we both tied into it, and when we came together and we're down there, it was even stronger than when it was just one of us at a time.
And now I'm thinking about this. I feel guilty not ever having done a video on that, because that one guy, that historian, that dude put in hours sending me videos of talking about the history of this place.
Oh yeah,
I never fucking used it.
And it's crazy because there was a lot of different things that I had caught onto, like
Revolutionary War.
Yeah, but like a lot of stuff that I had caught on to, I did not know. Like I kept saying, I keep seeing them come, like a parade coming right across. It goes, yeah, this is where they're marching to go. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I had no clue where any of the stuff was, but it was interesting. And caught some other things in there as well. So it was pretty cool. So I think that's probably my favorite one, especially because it was my first one that I really just grabbed onto a lot of things that I had no clue anything was about. I'm going to try to catch up on the chat. Remember to put a Q.
But to answer the question, honestly, and Farrell Gothgal is going to love my answer.
I like Collingwood.
Collingwood is my favorite. And that's
even though I don't like it. Although last time I was there, I really had no issue. But last time I was there, I really had no issues. But however, our friend,
and we thought nothing happened. We thought, okay,
yeah,
this is weird. Nothing happened here tonight, because a lot of people have a lot of things happen there. And then right at the very end, we had one of our people in our group passed out, and has not happened since. Never happened before. It was a normal day. It wasn't like they missed eating food. I mean, it was. So am I saying it's paranormal? No, but it's fucking weird, because right before it happened, I had the thought in my head.
Nothing happened.
It's almost like something told me, see, you thought you guys were going to get out of here unscathed. Or actually, sorry, right after it happened. Do you ever have dreams about smoking and how yes, I do. Yes. I've been having that. The patch is making me dream like a madman. But there again, like I said, it's not crazy, scary monster dreams. It's always just like stressful situations. Or I have to pee and I can't find a bathroom. I can't find a tree because somebody always walks. You guys have no idea how many dreams I have about trying to find a place to pee. But then I wake up and I really have to pee. So enjoy fest. I'm finding the smaller the number of people, the better.
Yeah.
When me and Dawson went to that big ass sanatorium, just the two of us, that was the most fun I've had in a long time. That was so fun.
Now, I mean, I guess for me, like us doing together, I think because we do so many residentials, I think that's what it basically, we've gotten to the point where residentials, it's just me and him doing residentials. Yep. And occasionally bring somebody else on if we need to. I, for one, will never do an investigation alone. Even if I'm in a building, if I'm on my own, there's somebody within earshot of me or watching me. They physically have eyes on me, just because I do have things that have happened to me, actually Jerry has now stepped up, and he's now my watcher when we go, because Jeff's usually too busy. So Jerry has learned to be my watcher. So he knows the signs to watch for and me to get me out, because that something's going on. He needs to just get me out. But I agree though. I don't like doing big groups anymore. I'd
No.
rather have just a small group go.
Yeah,
It's
as far
so
as
much more productive.
as far as these public ghost hunts, like I won't even waste my time anymore. Is
Mm-mm.
that Sky gave a gift? I was going to ask if anybody has heard from Sky lately.
There you go.
I haven't seen her around. I'm glad to see you here, Sky. Hope you're doing well. Wisdom is here. How you doing, Wisdom? Melissa's joined us. A lot of people have joined. I apologize. I haven't.
I said hi to
Carla's
some
here.
of them that
Yep,
said
Carla's
when you
here.
were gone.
But yeah, Jimmy Cree, or sorry, yeah, Cree said that it sounds like your documentary actually made a impact against what's his face, the faker in Carmel, Maine. Is there a haunted location in my home state of South Carolina? Is that? I think it's in North Carolina though, but it's the or maybe it is in South Carolina. But there's a battleship. I think it's the
We
USS
had
North
one
Carolina.
candle that came on. I know.
I
It's
haven't noticed those on in a long time.
I know. I just
There's
noticed
there's
it's on.
two that are on.
Oh, is there another
yeah,
one
that
on?
one's on too, but the battery's almost dead.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I just noticed
But
that.
but I think I think it's the USS North Carolina, and I think it's in South Carolina. But it's probably in North Carolina because that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know of anything in South Carolina. Let's see.
Website. And they do allow investigations on there. They also do historic tours, which I didn't know there was any haunting associated with that place when I went, but we did tour that one, I don't know, 10 years ago. Stop it.
Whoa, what is your
God
issues
damn.
tonight? Do you want attention? Did I not come home and give you attention right away? You got some attention.
I'm going to assume it's in North Carolina, but it's not
Come
saying
on.
on here.
Come on. You want your dad's knee, I know. Come on.
So let's,
Get up
yeah.
there.
So I don't
Come
know.
on.
There's got to be
Come on.
Civil War stuff in South Carolina. There has to be. Can you do a debunk on, hang on a second. Let me write that down. Sometimes it's harder for me to get to these because, as you guys can tell, it takes me 2 weeks to get out a goddamn video lately. It's ridiculous. But let me write that down. Mech.
Well, our schedules have been really crazy lately. Like the last 2 weeks have been.
Like Beardo amazes me because that dude puts out 3 videos a week and does
But isn't that his
4 or
prime
5
job?
live. Yeah. But
Yeah.
But he's gifted. He doesn't have to. I can't get on there. Like today, he primarily talked for 45 minutes. I don't have that ability to get on there and do what he does. I have to show a bunch of clips and, and that kind of stuff. Beardo he's very good at what he does, and he has the ability to just go on there and talk. And people,
what is up with you?
people love it. God bless
She's
him. But
being something else tonight.
he can put out content that doesn't. I'm not saying he doesn't work and it's not hard to edit, but it's a lot easier to edit than what I do. I'm full term. Are you being held up? Alyssa, are you out of the hospital yet? Mike O, thank you for being a member for 9 months. That is awesome. We appreciate that. Yep, Mike O has been here from the beginning. Is that another one?
I think it might
that
be
the one that I saw?
It might be. I'm not sure. It could be.
Yeah,
Here,
we're
hold
less
on.
in the chat.
Nope, she gifted too. Thank you, Sky.
Yep, thank you. We appreciate you, Sky, every time.
Oh.
Why don't you do a live with debunkers that have made a difference in paranormal investigating? We've done live with debunkers before. And the thing is, it's odd to me that we're called debunkers because really we're not. We're just every investigator should be a debunker first.
Yeah. Now it's funny because when we first started doing investigations, that I was the one that was like, "Oh my god, oh my gosh, oh my gosh,"
yeah.
and now
Everything was a ghost at first.
now I debunk so much more than I used to.
And I was the same way too. It's very easy when you're out in the field to get caught up and really think you're experiencing things, but then when you go back and watch the video, it's like, okay, that's what that was. Dawson, his last video, if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. They have a thing happen in the beginning. I'm not going to spoil it, but I give props to Dawson and Paranormal Quest. They do the work. You know, they do. Do you honestly believe in I believe a lot of times it's mental state, but I do 1000% believe in actual possession. I really do. And I think I've witnessed it one time. I think I've encountered I think I've encountered things 3 times in all the years that I've been doing this, but I think I actually witnessed a possession once. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the end of the case because I had left before that case was resolved.
But
one of the reasons I left was the way that they were handling it. I was pissed. I did not like it.
But I mean, I saw that too.
Mhm.
And I mean, to see that that, I mean,
And
we've had other things where it's been like,
there was another friend of mine in the foundation, very, very trusted friend that would not lie. Actually, in a video call, saw her levitate off of her bed.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of other weird shit. So I believe that was an actual possession. That you can't levitate with a mental disease.
No.
You know what I mean? And same thing too. Your eyes don't go jet black, like just switch, like a light switch.
And people say that it's like, no, this is not like medications can make your eyes dilate bigger.
Yep. But not go.
This
black
is not the same. If you see, if you've seen it happen, and then you got, and you, like I said, I occasionally will see out in public, I will see somebody that it's weird because the way it does, like when they blink their eyes and they open it up, it happens that it's not that it goes this way black, it blackens this way when they when their eyes opening, it blacks this way.
Well, that one did. I mean, it's
but I mean, when I see it in public, when I've seen a couple times, it does the same thing. They look at you, they blink, and it blacks. It like, I mean, it's crazy. I've seen it like that 3 times, so it's kind of.
And also too, talking to people like Father Vincent Lampert. Hang on, there was one thing I wanted to reply to up there. Just leave it right there. When you talk to credible people like Vincent Lampert, real exorcists that are not doing this for hype, they want people to know that it's real, but they won't get it. I mean, like when you hear that guy's stories, that's not psychological disease. And the Catholic Church actually does do a good job at doing screening first. They don't jump to a demon first at all. It's a very, very, very hard process for the Catholic Church to hang on a second. You're still in the hospital? Alyssa, it's not about the whiskey. You've been in there a long time. It's been what, 5-6 weeks? Holy shit. And then there was another one. Oh yeah. Occult Life says my videos take months. Yeah. I still need to talk to you about that situation because I did some thinking and I've got some insight. So maybe we can chat sometime tomorrow. But I'm not going to type it all out because that's not a thing you can type out. Boo is stress licking my hand right now like crazy.
Yeah, when she's stressed out, she licks and licks.
Oh, Cree, I was talking about how debunking has brought positive solutions. Yeah, I mean, Dawson is one of them because Dawson was on it's 2 up.
I know.
Okay. Dawson was on the believe everything path for a little bit. But I'm not saying he was naive and stupid. I'm just saying that he watched channels that everything was paranormal. So him and the side-eye guy thing that got Dawson thinking different than he does now. There's other channels too that I think are in the same situation. But it's the ones that when you point out something that they did wrong, I believe 2-Ply got attacked recently by that Timu Twin Paranormal. Those guys are just a joke, and they say that they're 1000% real and legit. And no, I think the video that Mythos did on them, they had 7 phones out between the 3 of them. One was a dead bell. They had a dead bell app on their phone. It was crazy. Yeah, lizard eyes, Wayne. Okay, it seems debunking has become a toxic word. It seems to me that debunking has become a toxic word. I was thinking, why not have people on that can talk about how it has. Oh, we talk about the positive effects, and we've had Beardo on, or no, we have not had Beardo on. I was on Beardo's show once.
Mm-hmm.
Side Eye Guy. I mean, maybe we should. Side Eye Guy was on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can defend ourselves not being toxic all day long. The issue is that the big paranormal channels have the numbers. They smash us as far as people that watch their stuff. It's, you know what I mean? So it's a numbers game. We don't usually have that much of an impact on them that they don't really care. I mean, sometimes they get pissed off and come out and say something, but Carla, are you watching the Exorcist part? I missed something above that. Now I'm curious.
Well,
Oh, Old City Jail in Charleston, South Carolina, built in 1802, is the jail that was held the first known female serial. Yep, that word. That would be a cool place. There has to be a ton in South Carolina. There has to be.
yeah.
I mean, anything on the East Coast, especially Northeast, but even, North Carolina, the original colonies, that stuff. I mean, that's the oldest parts of our country. There has to be so much to look into there. You did the Paranormal Nightmare one, and now they have disclaimers. Yeah, somebody said that they put a disclaimer on. I'll believe it when I see it. No, I'm not talking about the disclaimer, because I did see that the disclaimer is there. But they're still not doing things right. They're not doing aftercare, although somebody said earlier that they have started.
Yeah,
so
somebody else
I want
told
to
us
see this.
about
Yeah,
that.
this was I think William Wyland talked about it. Maybe it wasn't him, maybe it was somebody else. But they said that they do aftercare now. But
What is their aftercare?
and are they really? Damn it! Or they just? Those guys are all about optics. And sorry, I guess. Is this water?
No. Well, kind of.
Okay.
Fruit punch with my zinger stuff in there.
So, yeah, they're all about how they look to their audience. So I'll believe it when I see it. The disclaimers that is a step in the right direction, but it's not even close to enough to addressing them. Yes, I do believe in exorcisms and possessions, both, Carla.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Look at
what?
We're down to the end.
Oh my God. We got a ding, ding, ding. So the video he was, hang on. We're missing something here. Oh, okay. So Bill is talking about a video that we showed him of, okay. That's, yeah.
The one where I left.
Yes. That scared the ever loving shit. There's been a couple cases that even meeting them on Zoom have scared the shit out of me. Like, and I don't scare easy, but I mean, that was a bad night.
That one was kind of cheese Pete's. Okay, that's the one I wanted.
So the actual possession, no, because I had left the Warren Foundation while that case was still ongoing. And I'm going to be honest, one of the reasons I left was because I did not like the direction that they were going. They were arguing with the church that wanted to help, but the Catholic Church they have their way of doing things, and they don't want paranormal investigators involved, which that's fine. My goal is to help the person, not take the credit for, casting out their demon, because I can't do that. That's not my job. And nobody in the foundation can. There's going to be people there that say they can, but I promise you they can't. So we tried to get the Catholic Church involved. They were like, okay, but this is our case, and she's got to do things the way that we do, and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, great, let's do that. Well, some of our people wanted to fight with the church on that, and it ended up, the case was handled very, very bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't Joe's fault. He was not involved.
No.
So Joe Frankie was our guest last week. But that's one of the reasons I left. Have you ever thought of buying a fake?
Why are you
I-
trying to read it there once right in front of you?
Oh, I don't know.
Ugh.
No, I mean, I'm still curious about Dybbuk boxes because I do know Jewish people that say that they are a thing. But I know people that also say there's that the original Dybbuk box was made up, the guy confessed, all that stuff. So I don't know. I've never really looked into them, but I mean, it's basically it's the Jewish demons. They lock them up in these boxes, and they're called Dybbuk boxes. But the ones they're selling on eBay, I guarantee, are people just have a cool old looking box. They seal it up and cut their hair maybe and put it in. Yeah, I don't know. They're selling this stuff. Thank you, Carla, for the
Yes, thank you.
1999. We appreciate it a lot. Why is my throat so fucked up tonight? Damn.
Maybe something's happening like it usually happens to me.
No, maybe I need this throat spray. I need some of that crystal throat lube. If you know, you know. Some people know what I'm talking about. Some
Yeah.
people won't. Crystal's got a thing for mountain.
Mountain.
Yeah.
Who does?
Boy George, that I showed you last night.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Crystal's really wanting to hook up with Mountain.
What did I say about that? I forgot. It was funny. I was kind of out of it, but I came out and
That's definitely saying behave. Yeah, I'm gonna behave. We're not gonna go there on this channel.
oh, it was interesting.
We try to at least keep it rated R. Last night was some. I blushed a little bit. Some of the conversation that was had.
It was funny because I actually came out and I'm like, what the heck? And then I just walked away. I was like, okay.
Damn it, Sheila, you're making me do homework. I'm like Kenny here. I'm writing stuff. Father Dan Rehill. Look up Father Vincent Lampert if you get bored someday.
Sarchi, I got something on Sarchi, like a video or something that came up that
Oh,
I would be interested in.
He,
I didn't look at it though.
He said he's not doing guest interviews anymore.
No, but
Oh.
I'm just saying he came up on something, which was weird because I've not seen his name come up in a while.
Really?
Yeah, like on stuff I do.
You don't follow him?
No.
On Facebook? Oh, okay.
You do.
Yeah.
Boo does. I don't.
Okay. No, Ralph Sarchi, he's cool. Look him up.
Because since I had to get a new account,
Yeah.
because I don't do a lot of social media. I try not doing a lot of social media anymore.
And like this is the thing too. People always ask us, have you seen this? Have you seen that? I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm not working on a video, I don't watch much paranormal stuff anymore. I can't.
Yeah.
So like
our TV, what's on our normal channels on TV at home?
Cooking shows,
or 60 Days In.
Yep.
Or 48 Hours.
Yep.
Or police cams, or right now we got on westerns, the old time westerns.
You've gotten on those. I'm not on board with those at the moment, but I do leave it on because I just don't feel like looking for something else to watch. But I watch a lot of YouTube golf.
Yes.
I love Bob Does Sports. Good golf. So I watch.
Although I do, because everybody knows I do, because I have that long drive to and from work. I do usually listen to Beardo or Sag, or if somebody says, hey, you need to listen to this, which if anybody wants me to listen to anything, you can message me on YouTube, or you can message us at Boo.
We should put a Dana recommendation, or like
recommendations for Dana in our Discord. Because I mean, a lot of times, unless somebody doesn't know, because Jeff will be like, hey, you need to listen to this, or hey, you should watch this. Well, then obviously everybody loves when I do my blind reactions to things, which that doesn't happen it probably should happen more often, because I lose. Well, and I think right now with everything going on, I'm at the state of like I literally had to. I told Jeff when I came home, I just have to decompress from that, because there's just so much going on, and I just was like, I don't know if I'm coming out. I just need to step away for a minute, because I deal with patients all day long, even though because my whole ride home, I have a 45-minute ride home. My whole 45-minute ride home was on the phone. talking to family members and then having to go to the hospital. So it was just like I didn't have any time. And then I came home and it was going to be right here. So I was like, I just need to step away.
Yep.
But yeah, so maybe we'll put that on Discord because I try to listen. What usually happens is that I try to listen to things because one, I'm ADHD. So I don't do a lot of reading, although I am reading The Cloister right now, and I got through one chapter. I haven't finished because I've been really busy. I haven't started my second chapter, but that is a something impressive for me. In one sitting, I completed one chapter.
Yep.
So I'm always looking for things to listen to that I can put on my phone in my car for my 45-minute drive to work and 45-minute drive home. So if anybody has things to listen to, usually I listen to like YouTube. Like I said, I listen to Beardo, I listen to Seg. Sometimes I'll get on and re-listen to some, listen to Crow if he's been on. I'll do that as well. So thank you, John, for the gifted membership.
Thank you so much, John. Step.
But yeah, so if you have ideas,
And
we'll go ahead and I'll put a note
everybody-
to Jerry to make that.
Everybody, too, go look up the channel Into the Fog with Peter Laws. He was a guest that was on Paranormal Monkey podcast a couple months ago. I'm addicted to that channel. That is I listen to that shit at work. I listen to Mr. Ballin at work, true crime stuff all day.
Yeah, I've been like, I do listen to like Crime Junkies.
Yes.
I listened to
I
that one.
I haven't heard that one, but
yeah, I listened to crime. My daughter, weirdly enough, my daughter and I got turned on to Crime Junkies when we would have to travel. This was during COVID. We'd have to go check on her apartment in Indiana. So we would listen to Crime Junkies on the way there and on the way back. So every time, because we'd have to go about once a week to check on her apartment and everything. And if she needed anything from work that she had to just pick up from the office or something, we would go and do that.
So I've learned that chapter, Bill. Yes, I love that. But I have learned enough to know this. I don't have what it takes to get away with it yet, but I'm not too far from it. So I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, and but we
that chapter, I love that channel, Bill. Yep, Chris likes Mr. Ballin. That's definitely a friend, or it's good shit.
Yeah, see, but you gotta make sure when I listen to stuff though, it can't put me to sleep because I drive through cornfields.
Can't drive.
I drive through cornfields. Like literally, I mean, I go through one small town, and when you have to pay attention in that one small town, and then once I'm through that one small town, then it's nothing but cornfields for like 30 minutes. It's nothing but cornfields. So it's just like, okay.
Yeah. Andrew Stone Rock. He's another one that's getting into, or I think that was always the vision of his channel, was to tell stories and not react and debunk and stuff like that. But he kind of got thrown into it.
I'll be right back.
All right. With the whole twin paranormal thing and whatnot. But his drive is to like do the script writing, tell stories and things like that. So I've listened to some of his stuff. I like it for sure. Hope he's doing well. He's been kind of AFK for a minute, but we all know the situation, and it is what it is. Hopefully he gets back on his feet soon. So Boo has been licking my hand for probably 20 minutes now. Ugh. Farrell Gothgale says he's not doing well, or he's not what? I'm sorry. I missed who he is in the situation. I could have been talking about something else. Be careful before you leave. Gazelle of. Okay, Sky Talker's just being Sky. Sky Talker, sometimes you need an interpreter to understand what she's talking about, but then you get it and it's funny. I hope Sky Talker's sock puppets are somewhere for everybody to see. Alyssa with the 5 gifted. She's got that morphine drip again. I'm just kidding. We appreciate you, Alyssa. Thanks for watching. Appreciate. I hope you're gonna have to tell me sometime, private message, like, what? I thought it was just like appendicitis. She's been in there forever. Ordering pizzas when she's not supposed to.
Well, I mean, we've seen some of the food like at our hospital lately. It's just been interesting.
She was supposed to get a procedure the next day or
Oh
surgery
yeah,
or
and
something.
was
She
eating,
ordered a
yeah. It was
she
like,
DoorDashed a pizza in the night before. And they weren't happy about that. Oh shit.
oh,
Kimberly or Kim Martinez, thank you for the
yep,
199. We
thank
appreciate
you.
you. Thank you so much. We tried. I mean, this live was a little off in the beginning.
This
but
is, I mean, it's still, I'm not my
No.
bubbly self, but like I said, I'm just, yeah, there's just a lot going on between my work and between just family stuff right now. It's just been, and then there's other stuff that I'll tell you about later because I really can't say, but
okay.
so it's just like all kinds of crazy. It's family
No,
stuff
yeah.
though, so it's just like
Cree, we know. Actually, Cree, he's not living out of his car. He's living with his twin sister. So he did have to give up a lot of his stuff because he bought an SUV, and all this is public, so I'm not like revealing private messages, but he bought an SUV because that was one issue he had was he didn't have a car. It needed more repairs than he thought, so he couldn't afford the storage unit for his stuff because he had to repair his car, but he is living with his sister. He's not living in his car, which was a fear of his.
yeah.
And his daughter is living with the mom at the moment, just so that she has a house to stay in. So
Thank you, Mike.
he has shelter, and he's obviously not in a good situation, and he lost a lot of stuff, but he's not out in the streets, which is a good thing. So, and the money that people donated to his GoFundMe helped towards get the car, I think, and other things that he needed money for. So thank you, Mike.
Yes, thank
again,
you.
we appreciate you.
And I was going to say something and I forgot.
Now, Chris says the truck isn't working properly. I think he fixed the things that are wrong with it. I could be wrong.
What about his dog?
That I don't know. He had a dog and a cat.
And who are we talking about? We're talking about Andrew
Yeah.
Stoner.
I don't know. I don't know what happened to the dog. I'm going to assume he still has it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was going to say something. Crap. What was I going to say?
I don't know. This guy's got a joint in circulation here in the chat.
I don't remember. I know my brain's just like fried. Yeah, it's just been
okay. Good. The pets are with him at his sister's. Good.
That's good.
Good. That would have sucked if he had to give up his dog.
Mike. Oh, I finally found the Etsy channel for the crystals. Finally, pretty cool stuff. I'll be ordering some stuff. So.
Yeah, Sky Talker, you are special. She is lit one and she's passing it around the chat. Oh my God, Boo.
Boobies.
Please, go lay down somewhere.
I didn't do your lick mat. Maybe I should have done your lick mat. I didn't get yogurt or baby food for them.
The lick mat has been in my arm for the last 20 minutes.
Well, although we will tell you the last live we did, we used the lick mats. And I know those
kept
were
busy for a bit.
I did, but I put peanut butter on them, and I don't want to put peanut butter on them every time because I don't like giving them peanut butter. I'm okay with them getting peanut butter, but not that much peanut butter all the time. So I have to get some baby food for them or some yogurt.
Baby food, Jesus Christ, he's spoiled up.
I know, right?
Dogs.
Yeah, but a little baby food jar will go a long way in there. You just.
But peanut butter, the consistency, I think, is what.
No, because it gets stuck. Well, because I give her the rough one where it's a tiny, little tiny one, so it takes her forever to lick all those little creases to get the stuff out. Bubba gets the bigger ones because he's not as bad. I mean, he sits and lays down. She does not. She doesn't give up.
Yep.
She's a monster.
And she does that is her stress thing is licking.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it's just a comment because there's nothing we can do. We have to let her lick. Yep. To get the stress out.
People think it's gross, but
I mean, then it is. I mean, sometimes when she just wants, you have to tell her enough. But then if you tell her enough, she'll go lick. She'll lick the couch. She'll lick a pillow. She'll lick a blanket. She'll lick a door. She'll lick the floor. I mean, it doesn't matter. She'll just lick whatever she wants.
So Sky Talker has a raven sock puppet.
A raven sock puppet.
Yep. She has a mountain one. She has a Karen one, I think. She has Jeff and Dana. She's got
Oh my gosh. Well, God,
everybody in the community. Candy,
there's
she's
new
got a
character.
Candy.
Does she know we have new characters? A new
We have
character
a
coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one is
One's already one
old.
we do, but it's going to be an
Yep.
add-on. It's Tammy Fake Bake or Tammy Fake
Baker Larson.
Baker. Well, yeah, I can't even. It's
It's a
so
long
long
ass
name,
name.
but
But
it's well worth it.
We're making fun of two fake religious TV shows from back in the day.
Yeah.
But yep. So that's what we are working on. And again, there's so much. Guys, unfortunately I write this stuff down. Like you guys suggest things in the chat. I'll write it down, and then maybe don't get to it right away. But then in the meantime, I've written 10 other things down, and it's just like, I cannot keep up with everything I want to do. I wish I had more time. And
I usually try to keep it all straight, but lately I've my brain, my ADHD brain has been.
You guys want to see my brain?
Yeah.
It's all right here. So
Yep.
I started this notebook, I don't know, 5 weeks ago or so, and I've used that much of it already. And I just, it's so random. Like, and I have many of these that are already filled out. Like,
but it's
someday I think it would be fun, like when I die, for my kids to come across this.
But
shit.
it's no better
They'll be like,
than
"Our
what
dad
I
was
do
nuts."
to you on Messenger. What do I do with you
No,
on
yeah.
Messenger?
The problem is, so now my Facebook feed is full of nothing but carpentry shit, because she's been sending me all these arts and crafts projects.
They're not arts and crafts. They're projects that my sister and I are thinking about doing, but
except I would have to do them.
He would have to show us how to cut them. AKA,
I'm not a good teacher.
AKA, he would cut them for us, and we would put them together.
They know this.
So we would just put them together. He would cut them, we would put them together. But we're trying to talk him into doing like we cut 3. Like if we're doing this item, we cut 3 right at once, and then we can't have time to put them together. Then we cut like 3 of the next project, 3 of the next project. You okay?
She's just laying down.
No, she was burping like weirdly.
Yeah, because she's been licking my arm for 20 minutes.
But so we would
Sky, I did not. I'm sorry.
And so we actually I didn't go. So what are you doing? So we actually want to do that, but we just figured, no, we'll put them together and we need him to cut them.
And honest to God, like if I had a space to do that.
Well, that's why we said, go to my sister's house. And she said,
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I really, because I do like to do woodworking stuff, but I've never had, well, not never, but since I moved out of, I missed that. I can't see it now.
You see what?
The one that you're hiding.
This one?
If we could not discuss your death, that would be great. No, but someday I've got some cool shit that, like, when I die, that people are going to come across and find that they'll be like, oh, wow. I do. But then I got some shit that I should probably get rid of just in case.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the sad thing is, some of what I'm talking about came from you.
What? The what? You still have that?
It's in storage. But that came from you. I'm sorry, guys. We should probably not talk about.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe I did throw it away. I don't know.
I didn't have that stuff.
Yes, you did. You absolutely did, and you gave it to me.
No, because what I had is still here.
I thought it was in storage. I don't know. Regardless, we look at it so often that we don't even know where it's at. But sorry, Alyssa, we won't talk about that shit anymore. I always wanted to leave a map to a totem. Yeah. I mean, I got to get some treasures first.
So this is interesting because Jeff's birthday is the day after Valentine's Day. So we really don't have any plans. Well, actually, I do on Valentine's Day. I got to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
I have the day off work because I gotta go to the doctor.
That's
so.
one. I mean, like
We actually
I
don't
hate
well
Valentine's Day. I think it's dumb. I
when
can't
we
stand it.
dated, you would get me flowers and that on
Yeah, but I
Valentine's
still
Day.
hate-
And I tell him now he doesn't always get me flowers. He might get me like a plant or something different than just like flowers. But it's one of those things that I don't have to I mean, it's because that and Sweetest Day, it's just kind of especially because like Sweetest Day, our anniversary's in October.
Yes, I hate Sweetest
So
Day worse than
Sweetest
Valentine's
Day is just like, yeah.
Raven, I don't think there's dragons anywhere involved in the box that we're talking about.
No,
Oh shit.
I'm like thinking about that. What?
That you're thinking about that.
I know, because I'm trying to.
I wonder.
Okay, now this is funny because that ain't ever happening.
Yeah. No,
Nope.
that would not be funny. Sky, you're banned. I wish I had a band
Because
hammer like Beardo
one,
does.
if that happens, there's got to be a lot of explaining to do because one, I had my tubes cut, burned, and tied, and they are burnt to a crisp. Two, I actually had an IUD until I went into menopause, which I did not realize I was in menopause, but had an IUD.
Stop it.
And
Stop it.
then after I removed
out.
it within a year, I had to have surgery because I had some what was it? Polyps. Oh, I had uterine polyps. So I had to, so there is no way I could be pregnant. And if it was, it would not be a good thing because I have very miserable, horrible pregnancies. I have a lot, I'm a very high risk when I have, with two of the three pregnancies I had, I was very high risk where I had to see, fetal, maternal medicine. And it's not good. See, this is stuff that we buy. We would buy randomly weird stuff like this.
Yeah, I think for something we bought landscaping shit
Yeah.
last year.
Last year we bought ourselves because we had
mutual gift.
It was a
Damn it,
mutual
Boo.
gift. We bought stuff to do that. Yeah, because we actually had to. Bad Dragon, Google it. Oh boy.
Oh no. Should we? Is that like cake farts?
I don't. Or gingerbread. Look up gingerbread
I'm
nails.
gonna go let the damn dog out again.
Just look at gingerbread nails. That's an interesting one. As I'm looking up this one now.
Boo, you gotta go potty. Bang up.
Oops.
Come on, Boo.
Bad Dragon. As it's quiet here as I'm looking this up now. Oh my God. Okay. Interesting. Their candy. Yes, I did look that up. Now we're not going to show Jeff that, but that is quite comical. That is funny. Well, the stuff that I think if it's the stuff he's talking about, I think it's worse than that. And yeah, that's kind of funny because it's actually stuff that somebody had left here in the house, and so we just were like, okay, yeah, we just need to get rid of it. So yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, so I looked at that. That is a very Sky, have I gotten my Dolly Parton booties yet? Everybody's telling me no. I already looked too. So sorry. But yeah, that is we won't tell Jeff that. We'll let him be surprised and when he comes back on. So does anybody else have any questions? Oh, where's some bad dragon stuff? Okay. So this guy I dated before I met Jeff, part of the reason we separated was I found out some terrible things that he was doing, and so yeah, some of those things were things that were from like the DVDs he's talking about, and that they were his, he said for his dad's, but then they were his. So I don't know, but that's why we got rid of them. When is the next drinking stream? We probably won't do that till probably summertime. If maybe or around Halloween, maybe. I'm not sure when we'll do it, but we will definitely be doing that again. When's the next barbecue? Haven't seen the mountain or Midwest medium in a while. So because it's so cold out here, we really don't do like the barbecuing. We do just like smoking on the grill and things like that. We won't get back into like the until early or late spring, summer. We won't have grilling again. And then mountain and Midwest medium haven't been out. But again, we have Tammy Faye Baker, whatever, I can't remember the whole name, coming out. So where that character is going to be getting introduced here soon.
I think Mountain found a new honey last night, though. He might be.
Crystal might have. Yeah, Crystal might be. Do you
Karen.
think summertime is too far off for the drinking stream? Well, yeah, because I said
we try to not do it a whole lot because one thing, it does go against YouTube's terms of service.
I told him it
found
probably
that out
wouldn't be
recently.
till if we did it till summertime. So,
And I think we got to try and get Claire from PNC on because she had, I don't know if you guys saw her on Christmas Day.
oh my
She
gosh,
was lit and it was hilarious. So we might hit, 2-play up Claire. Kenny didn't like it at all, but Kenny didn't realize what it was, even though I thought I made it clear. Apparently I didn't. He was like,
Mike, it's not going to be Jim and Tammy Faye Baker. It is
Tammy Baker Larson.
Tammy Fake Baker Larson. That's why I can't, the Larson part I always forget. And
when she divorced Jim Baker, she remarried Blob Larson. We've got this whole fictional world of mega
and people
TV church.
People like at work, they ask,
paradrama.
they kind of tried, and I try to explain to them what we do, and they're like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, we dress up in different characters.
Sometimes I think we should keep it secret from like professional people.
Well, I mean, when I work with these people every day, because there's only 3 of us in the office every day.
Raven, Kenny had to do something the next day. He was like, I didn't realize this was like a get hammered stream.
Yeah.
He thought it was just casual drinking and talking. It was like, no, dude, it's
no. It's like a hammer. And
yeah.
And we've learned Jeff's going to listen to me when we do the rules the right way and not just jump in and start taking questions when you're not supposed to.
I was drunk.
No, you weren't. Because you started doing it right off the bat.
I got drunk quick. Yeah, Sheila, we need a sock puppet calendar. That would be funny. That would be hilarious.
Do a calendar.
Yeah. Oh God.
That'd be cute.
That would be funny if like all of the paranormal community did like Crow with nipple tassels and Mountain in a Speedo, or I don't know, man. There's so
that
many,
would be a fun.
There are so many things that could be done.
Yeah, with
a community-wide paranormal character calendar.
Yeah. Now, okay, you gave me an idea now.
Apparently,
because
stay tuned for our 2026 calendar.
Because just the way it is, Seg would. If I talk to Seg would probably do it. Crow would do it. We'd have Mountain. I could probably talk Beardo into it.
I had this fucked up picture of Seg in a Speedo with his mask on.
No.
I'll never unsee that now.
We'll have he can have a giant spider on him.
Yeah. Have a spider on his junk.
Well, big enough one that covers everything.
How do you know it's big?
Those spiders
maybe he just needs a teeny spider.
Those spiders are freaking big. That way you don't get.
They got spiders over there that you could ride.
Oh my God, those spiders! I don't know if anybody has seen Sag with the spiders. He's had 2 of them now, but those spiders. The first one was, and it's the same one, I think. It's like this. It's like this big.
That's because he didn't kill it. He catched it. And
he caught it and released it, and it came back in, and it's so.
Dragon Ranger. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of how recent it was though.
We've recently seen that. I remember seeing that name recently.
I believe he was in Joe's live stream. We did that Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was in Joe's live stream on Saturday. So yeah, Discord. I've seen him there. Raven said she's seen him in Discord. I have seen him in Discord. If everybody doesn't know, we do have a Discord. If you're not checking us out, maybe you should. I mean, Jerry he's our other guy that is more running that than
Candy,
than
make
we
a
are.
note to remind me to put the Dana to have Jerry put the Dana thing in there. Just
Okay.
message me and put Dana in our group chat in there and say, Dana, put Jerry the thing, explain, and I'll
Yeah,
explain it to him.
we should all buy rubber spiders and send them to SAG.
Is your hand bleeding?
I don't think so.
Somebody said your hand is bleeding.
Oh,
Oh, it's
yeah.
no, that's dried up blood.
Well, because Boo got me.
Oh no, his hands are always bleeding because he gets them all.
Because
Cut up.
I'm a construction worker. I cut my shit all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
So he's sometimes has it's dried up blood, but it's there.
I
Yeah.
should probably pretend to clean it at least. Where's that eyeglass cleaner? Here we go.
And I work for a doctor. Don't spray that on there.
Why?
Oh my gosh.
It's just Windex.
Mm.
It works fantastic. Just so everybody knows.
Yeah, the spiders do get a lot bigger than that. I know someone that said like the body of it,
Yeah,
one was like that big, and it's like I'm like, oh, I don't remember what they call them, but like,
Oh shit. What they're called huntsman spiders. I
huntsman,
think.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Mike, we have a Discord. Yep. I know.
Is that 2-ply?
Huh?
Is that 2-ply?
Actually, it is. Yes, it is 2-ply. we don't go for the 1-ply because you stick your finger through it and bad shit happens. And
Have you ever heard, Raven? Have you ever heard of the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding? They spray Windex on everything.
yeah, it worked. Look. I don't know if Candy can put okay, she did put the Discord link in here.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. And like I said, I
I
chime
will
in and peek at
say
it, but I don't.
Raven and Jerry do really good in that.
Candy and Jerry.
What? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I am sorry. Candy and Jerry do so well on keeping track of that. It's like I go in there, like I get messages and I go look, and I mean I try to go in there as much as I can, but like I said, it's just been so.
And it's
crazy.
just one more. The thing is, like, we both work full time and all that stuff, but it's hard. It's one more thing to go look at.
Yeah, and so they can't. I mean, if there's something that we really need to know, that I try to get in there and look, but Candy is especially Jerry. I mean, they'll be like, "Hey," or they'll make sure that I go back and look. I'm trying to build up, like doing more stuff on TikTok, and on TikTok's going to be my last choice on there, but Facebook and Instagram, I'm trying to get a little bit better about doing stuff on there. I'm trying to probably won't be out till next month, but I'm trying to do where I have at least 1 to 2 posts a day in that group. So,
and that's the thing about TikTok, to really gain momentum there, you have to post multiple times a day.
Yeah, and I just right now it's just my energy is not there. I mean, I'm having a hard time just keeping up with looking at my phone with just the messages I get.
Yeah, so Alyssa says she's got a Discord anxiety.
Yeah, we did too for a long time.
I have a notification anxiety, and right now I have 8 notifications on Discord that I cannot find to get rid of. And it pisses me off because I don't know how to find them.
Oh, I know where it's at, probably because it drove me nuts too.
What?
It's probably that it's in a weird spot. I'll show you, because it drove me nuts when I was like, what the fuck? I know I don't have
I started out with 124, so we're kicking ass and getting rid of the Discord notifications. Bill, wish your wife good luck tomorrow. We all saw Bill's wife on Saturday. Bill definitely married up. Just no offense, Bill, but you did.
Oh, well, good luck on her surgery tomorrow.
See, he put some clips on our Discord.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to work through ours, so
I know
I'll find him.
That's
Jamie.
a Jerry thing.
Yep, I'll find him, Jamie. But yeah, I've got a notification thing, and I see 8 up there, and I don't know where they're at.
I know, because I did that too. It was just like, see, That's what it is. It's like, yeah, it's like a highlighted folder. You just have to go down and tink it, and that's how I found mine.
Oh,
It's
okay.
but I'll show him where it's at because
It
I
took
know.
me a week to get the sound to go away.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ, the Discords, because I had all notifications on
Okay,
for everything, and the
so
sound was ugh.
I wear a watch obviously that's attached to my phone. So because I am not attached to my phone at work, so at least if I get an emergency, it comes through. Well, when we started the Discord, because my phone, like my watch is set to have a very faint like notification beat, like it does a little ting. Let me tell you, my phone just was like ting, 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 ting,
Another
ting.
one, and you
It was
remember
like,
this?
oh my gosh.
Another one, and this was months ago, but when we both entered that Crows chat on Facebook.
Yes, we were in a
Holy
messenger. We were
Jesus.
in the crow. It was the messenger group and crows. It was like, oh, I mean, it was. I was like, I can't do this. I'm in the group, but I just can't. Ugh.
Two places. I messaged him and asked, "How do I mute your channel?" Because it was going. Stop, boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I was like, dude, help me turn this shit off because I can't take it. Yep. Raven, we got to play Phasmophobia.
What
sometime.
was this one?
Ow,
Jeff
shit.
said, "You're ugly, but good luck with your wife's surgery."
I didn't say that, did I?
I don't know.
No, I said you married up. That's a big difference. I didn't say. He was
Well, you
ugly.
guys said that then.
No, that was more of a compliment to his wife. It wasn't a down play on him. She seemed like a very, very nice lady. One that I did not want to swear in front of because I probably would have got banned or booted, kicked out, something.
Heck, I swear more than you probably do sometimes.
I don't know. I've
Except,
been
and
bad
no, I swear more than you unless it deals with plumbing and cars and electrical.
Guys, when I was working on my fuel pump in my car, my van, I really thought I was going to go to a mental institution after that because I cried a couple times. I'm not even joking. I was so pissed off that I cried.
I mean, yeah, it was funny because I actually was.
And I hurt what did I hurt trying to put the gas tank back up? It slipped and
Oh, I don't remember.
But it had like still had, I don't know, 15 gallons of gas in it. I was trying to hold it and it slipped off of something. So all of it was on me. And
wasn't Lance here at least for that?
No, Lance was not here for that one.
But I mean, it's bad because when the dog comes running and going to hide, he's mad.
They both hid the other day. I went ape shit.
Oh yeah.
Friday.
But
I had a meltdown.
Bubba, if you swear, you goes, God, or you raise your voice a little bit, he goes and runs and hides. He doesn't want anything about it.
Yeah, Bubba doesn't like swearing.
He does not like violence of any kind.
Then you have to go to him, dude, Bubba, it's okay.
It's okay.
I'm not
Yeah,
mad at
you got it. You just, it's not you. You're okay. We have to do that. But anytime he's working on plumbing, electrical, or cars,
electrical, not so much.
Not so much. But unless you zap your butt.
But plumbing, you can plumbing and auto stuff, you rack your knuckles all the time. Like I feel like you haven't done anything if you're not bleeding by the end of it. Now, Bill's still in here and knows this. But yeah, Bill, working on cars, man, that I don't know how that is your happy place, your fun time. For me, it's I am pissed off. Oh, you did? Yeah, I heard you did your master cylinder. I heard that. Yep. Yeah, I know enough to do it myself, but I don't know what I'm doing. And through multiple YouTube videos and watching ways of figuring it out, I usually get there in the end. Okay, Bill plays bloopers on his lives, but he bleeps out himself swearing. Yeah, you're not going to be able to play those if your wife is going to be watching or part of the show. Just saying. We are probably going to wrap it up pretty quick. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah, that 10 millimeter socket. Motherfucker, where's that thing always at? There was a tool I was looking for when I was working on the van when it was broke down for months. I don't remember what size it was, but like
nobody had it.
No one had it. You had to order it. I was like, I don't know why. And it's not anything that had to be that size. It could have been the next little bit up a stock size, but no. Jesus Christ. Shoot, you ready to wrap it up?
I am. I'm
I
tired.
think we should. Yeah, it's 9:40.
Yeah, it's 9:40. I'm tired.
Yep.
It's been a long day.
Yep. So we Jesus Christ. Wrap it up and start yawning. So we thank you all for being here. Someday we'll get a stream deck and we can be as cool as Jamie and play drops and stuff like that. But you guys are, man, we love having the crowd that we get here on Monday nights. We love it, love it, love it. Hello, Jethro. Sorry, we're leaving just as you're coming in. Unless you've been here. And I missed it. Sorry.
Says chat's been great.
Yep. So, and like I said, I do like to do the lives where we, interact with the chat more than a guest,
Which happens when we don't have guests, because guest is really hard to try to.
But it's fun to have guests on too. I mean,
yeah, we like having the guests, but then people have to realize that I'm trying to get through the questions, and sometimes people talk a lot. Joe and Jeff.
Let's talk about this. We haven't talked about this, so let's do it live on the air, and then we'll go. You were having an ADHD meltdown last week with Joe.
Yes, I was.
Because I was trying to read the comments, and this is what I saw. Watch the screen.
Mm-hmm. Well, because I was going through.
So I'm scrolling up and down in the comments as fast as I can.
And no, because I was scrolling, and it's like I kept going back and forth. Like I'd see
and I'm
where
trying to read them, and they're.
Well, yeah, but no, because I would post the comments there. Like I would post them so you could see the question, and I was scrolling through to see how many questions we had, so I could kind of.
Some of that was, but some of that was definitely frustration scrolling.
Well, that's all.
Joe is a long form answer guy. Like if you get 5 questions in an hour to that guy, that's pretty difficult because he.
Well, and that was the thing.
And we love Joe. We're not picking on him. We're just saying
that's why
he's
it was hard because that's why Jeff needs to not ask people to ask questions ahead of time, because then I was trying to stop. Because I was trying to get those questions answered, but those people were asking it in the chat. But then he's like, well, you didn't answer. I'm like, yes, I did. It was one on there. And So next time Jeff's going to listen, and he is not going to post that to ask questions before, so that I can get him in the post, and then that way I can do it.
It's engagement on YouTube when you ask the questions beforehand.
We're not doing that.
It's important. YouTube loves it. It helps the channel.
Then ask for topics they would like to discuss.
I did, but I asked them.
No, you said to ask questions. What topics would you like to discuss? Don't ask questions.
Same thing.
Because then we can do it. Now.
She's gonna kill me.
Are you done?
What do you mean?
Are you gonna say anything else?
I might.
Just remember.
Remember what? I'm gonna tape bottle caps to my nipples just so I'm safe.
Oh, he knows better than to stick his tongue out and lick me. He knows She'll grab better.
It and fucking run through the house with it.
He knows better.
I'm not stupid. All right, guys. Thank you all for
our
joining.
Promoter.
Yep, there's our.
We did actually well for our first month of selling. So
I found out today Mike O bought something. He bought a shirt. Mm-hmm. He said he fits well and he loves it.
Great. So,
go on our Discord, Mike.
If you guys if you don't have our Discord, you can always send us the picture so we can put it like on Facebook we can actually put it in our Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So
what's that last thing? So
what, Jeff?
Michael needs to model our merch. Hey man, yes. you look like a fine looking fella. So go for it.
Laughing
definitely you modeling is better than me modeling. Trust me. I should put up for our members the thing that I taped today because I'm going to refilm it. Not because what I said.
What thing?
But because I looked so awful.
What thing?
I filmed some Blob Larson.
Oh, well, I wasn't here, so I wouldn't know.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm gonna refilm it because I look like I came home from work, took my hat off, put a shirt and tie on.
Your hair actually looks halfway decent.
Yeah, but not good enough for shirt and tie.
No.
and with the better quality camera. So yeah, I'm going to redo it, but it was kind of fun.
I'm still partially in my work clothes.
Yeah.
I haven't. Okay, you know it's a Monday night because what's one of the first things that happens when I come home
She gets
after I
naked.
work? Oh yeah, but what do? First thing it comes off.
Take off everything.
My bra comes off.
Everything.
Well, I take off my because I wear scrubs, and even though I don't have to do patient
And she
care.
likes to do it in front of the open door too, so the neighbors can.
It's
fucking
not
see.
always open. It's just you can't see in. But I always
Keep telling yourself that.
shut up. I always try to take off my scrubs when I first walk in, even though I don't do patient. I mean, I have contact with patients, but I don't do patient care. So
Oh, we got a merch model fight going.
oh.
Oops. Yeah. No, you're the merch. You're the marketing director.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we need to do
Maybe we need to have a
Yeah,
contest.
I think we should.
If you buy
I feel like Mike-O's got
I
muscles.
think. Wait, hold on. I
Sorry,
think
Jamie,
we
no
have
offense.
free shipping coming up. Hold on, I gotta look and see here. Ooh, everybody's stop popping in here.
There's the Discord. Might go.
Hold on, let me see.
Brittany's he's trying to take your job. They're taking our jobs.
So for the next 4 days, it's free shipping. I don't know if that is if it's overseas, but I know it is for the United States. And then after that, I believe it will be a combination, or it will be 22% off. Anything in the store. Well, no. Well, okay. So this is something that is going to happen with this with the site that we're using. They actually put in promos, and so since it's new, we've just been letting them cycle through. But probably starting in March, we're going to do like only certain ones that will do the promos. But right now it's alternating between like 22% off, 25% off, or free shipping. Those things are going to be like, it just kind of, they change every so many days. And so so that's what's happening. We're trying to get it so we can put it so when what you can do, so you can see it on YouTube, so you can see what the promo is in that. So hopefully that will come. We'll be able to come along eventually, that we can post it so you can see what the logo. But I do usually put it on Facebook and Instagram what the deal is for the week or whatever the days, or what days it's running through. But so you got 4 days left on the free shipping for this one, and then it will go to, and then also probably March, some of that merch is going to be taken down, and then it's just going to be selectively brought back on. The only thing that will always be a standard is the boo hats. Anything with the ghost hats, that will be a standard. And then there'll be a couple boo shirts that will be standard.
There's a couple that I want to do too. I just got to figure out how to design them.
Yeah. And because then what we're going to do is we're going to
them.
do like shirts that will be just occasionally put on. Yes. And actually,
that's why we hammock.
And so the booby shirt, yes, I am working on a design for the boobies.
I want input.
So we're trying to figure it out how we can get away with it, because there is some, I mean, we just want to make sure that it's gonna fly right.
So in Alyssa's case, you're just gonna have to buy a boo shirt just so you can take it off.
Yeah.
I mean, because apparently you don't like to wear clothes by the sounds of things. And the hospital takes offense to that, but I mean,
yeah. So
and
then so that will be a special thing that
tell me you're allergic to clothes.
You get the boobies shirt will be a limited edition, so that will only come out maybe once or twice a year that you can get a booby shirt. And then we'll have specialty shirts that will come out. So like every 3 months we might have a shirt that comes out, and then it will disappear and a new shirt will come out. Yeah. But we'll have some that will be up there all the time. So
yep. She says she's gonna lay it next to her. That's awesome. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you all again for joining us. Monday after Monday after Monday. We appreciate it.
I'm glad he likes the quality of the shirt.
Good.
I'm glad.
Good.
I'm glad everybody likes the quality, because I went with a little bit more pricier shirt so that it was a better quality shirt, because I could have gone for a cheaper shirt, but then it wasn't the same quality. It was a cheaper quality. And so I wanted to make sure, because I'm funny about t-shirts.
I'm very
Like,
funny about t-shirts.
We are funny with our t-shirts. They're all like the soft, like the shirts you guys are getting are the shirts that we wear for our Boo stuff that I personally make our shirts that we use. So it definitely, I mean, the stuff is everybody that has gotten stuff has said it's really good. But even when I was looking at doing their site, it said that it was, the quality was something that everybody said was really good.
Wisdom, real quick, are you going live tonight after this? Because I know sometimes you go live on Monday nights. If you are, just put yes in the chat, and we will direct everybody over to Wisdom's channel to the Wisdom Live. So answer quick, Wiz, because we're about to wrap it up. He's not replying. Come on, Wisdom. We're waiting for you.
Yep, at 8.
Okay. 8 p.m. Pacific. So that is, oh shit. Now I gotta do
That's 9.
So that's in
Or
about
10,
an hour and 10 minutes.
Is it an hour or
it's 11 hour time.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be in an hour and 10
focus
minutes
right now.
Be an hour and 10 minutes. So
Up your game, become a booby.
2-ply loves your booties. That must be his statement. I thought he said something else the other night that I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then I understood what he was saying. So, all right, everybody. Peace out.
Good night.
Thanks for joining. I'm going to end this twice, and then it's going to spin.